So I mean, they're set. The Golden State Valkyries have, you know, revealed their roster. And I'm not gonna say that I said that they were set, but that's no guarantee. Um, Trades can still be made. You know, things can still happen. This roster can still get shaken up. But right now, as it currently stands, if you hadn't, or maybe you have heard, the roster is Monique Billings, Veronica Burton, Maria Conde, Timmy Fakbenle, Carla Lite, Kate Martin, Ileana Rupert, Stephanie Talbot, Kayla Thornton, Julie Van Loo, and Cecilia Xander Lassini. Um, so, you know, you have a lot of, um, how can I say it? You have a lot of um, different cultures on this team, a lot of different heritage on this team, good representation. You got some high quality players here. You got some really good shooters here. You have some smart IQ players on this roster. You know, it's a solid roster. I don't know as it's currently constituted how many games it will win you, but this looks like a competitive team. I especially like the Veronica Burton acquisition. I like the Timmy Fakbenle acquisition. Cecilia Sandalazini acquisition. Of course, the Kate Martin acquisition. And Kayla Thornton and Stephanie Talbot as well. You have some players here. I don't know that you have any stars that's presently, you know, set up, but this team is gonna get the top 5 draft pick. So, you know, there's something to consider. You could possibly snag you a star at the 5 spot if you draft right. They're gonna have a chance to get a high quality free agent in here, and you know, who knows? I'm just looking forward to a new team getting ready to, you know, make their splash and make their mark this season. And can we expect them to compete immediately? Well, we hope so. But when I say compete, I think that it's important that we also let it be known that our expectations for the Valkyries shouldn't be that high in their inaugural season. But if they play hard, who knows? Who knows how far they can go? Again, I expect them to get a top quality draft pick, and I expect them to fight hard. And I like their coach coming over from, you know, my Las Vegas Aces, Coach Natalie. I'm really high on her, and I feel like this team is in the right place. You know, Golden State, San Francisco, and I think it's just a matter of time before, you know, they get to making a lot of noise. And again, they didn't make I wouldn't say they had the best draft, but I thought that they drafted a lot of smart IQ players, and I think that it'll help them, you know, further get this organization off the ground. I think, you know, I think myself personally don't have too many hopes and expectations, but you know, in a league that's 13 teams? Yeah, 13 teams. I mean, who knows? Maybe they could sneak into the playoffs, you know? So we'll see how it goes. But, you know, my biggest takeaway from their expansion draft today is obviously the fact that they got my former Hawkeye, Kate Martin. I didn't think Kate Martin really got a fair shake in Vegas. However, I appreciate Las Vegas for giving her, Kate Martin, the opportunity to play in the WNBA. And so it's now up to Kate Martin if she's going to do what it takes to maintain and stick around and stay in the W. And I think that the Valkyries give her as great of a chance as anyone to be able to succeed in this league. And I like the fact that you got a rough rider, hard worker, somebody that's going to, you know, do whatever you need done in Kayla Thornton. I think if any players on this team had a potential for a breakout season, I think it's going to be Kayla Thornton, and I think it could be Kate Martin, depending on how, you know, she takes Unrivaled. Depending on how she takes two, and depending on how she comes back from Unrivaled, There's a chance for her to become extremely solid, perhaps maybe even an all-star in his league, if she's willing to work for it, because she's definitely popular amongst Iowa fans. She's definitely popular amongst WNBA fans for the most part. So I'm looking forward to it. I wanted to talk about this. This is really my first foray into talking about the Valkyries, but I'm happy that they're in this league. It's awesome to have new teams in this league. And as I, continue to just get over being, man, that flu decimated me. It is no joke. But as I just continue to get better and mentally just going through things and trying to get through the hurdles and trying not to put too much on myself either in life or on YouTube, just trying to, have my pace and just try to work my pace and not try to put too much on myself. You know how it is, guys, how it could get sometimes when you feel pressured. But look, thanks for coming out. We're talking about the Valkyries here. What do you guys think about the Valkyries? What y'all think about the draft? I am going to leave the draft up here on the screen for a little second. Just let it sit, let you guys get a look at it who hadn't seen it. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you like the players that they poached in the expansion draft? Before I close, the biggest shocks to me were, I think, Kate Martin and Timmy Fakbenley. Shout out to J. Jordan, New York Liberty fan. Shout out to my guy. He was covering his draft, and he dropped the news beforehand. So it kind of lessened the blow, and I'm glad he dropped it, so I wasn't caught off guard during the presentation. But ultimately, I think this is a great opportunity for a lot of these players to just continue to make their mark in this league, and that's what it's about. So with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. It's RC, y'all. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm gone.